Today we're going to go over the 10 most extraordinary homes in the world. Make sure to watch until the end to see the entire coverage of the video. Throughout the world, there are some of the most extraordinary homes. Whether a mansion, a penthouse, or an entire lot, some very wealthy people have built some of the most extraordinary homes in the world. These extraordinary homes in the world usually also come with some pretty crazy and incredible amenities. It's hard to imagine what it's like living in the most extraordinary homes in the world, but it is definitely fun to try. Here are the 10 most extraordinary homes in the world. Number 10. The Manor. The Manor holds the title as both the largest and most expensive home in Los Angeles County. This massive house was originally owned by Bing Crosby, the American singer, comedian, and actor throughout the 30s. However, the house was razed to the ground in 1988 when producer Aaron Spelling bought it. Spelling is the single most prolific producer in television history. His career includes the shows Charlie's Angels, Love Boat, Beverly Hills 90210, and Seventh Heaven. All this and more gave him a net worth of well over $600 million. So it is no surprise that he was able to afford rebuilding the Manor. When he rebuilt it, he created 123 rooms, which included a screen room, gym, bowling alley, 4 two-car garages, a tennis court, several pools, a parking lot that could accommodate 100 cars, and 16 carports. In addition, 3 rooms were solely for wrapping presents, because apparently he was quite the giver. This house was so outrageous that it became quite controversial among the neighbors, who were mad that their mansions now looked small in comparison. In 2006, Spelling passed away, and the house was sold to socialite Petra Stunt, who at the time was only 23 years old. The listing price was $150 million, the highest in LA history at the time. Number 9. Bel Air Spec Manor. The Bel Air Spec Manor is incredible for its size and location, but what truly makes it stand out from other mansions is its amenities. It took 4 years for real estate legend Bruce Makowski and a team of 300 to renovate this property. When they finished in 2017, it went on the market for $250 million. Makowski got the inspiration for the house while riding on a mega yacht that had a price tag similar to the Bel Air Spec Mansion he'd eventually build. The manor was designed with a new class of billionaire in mind. Now let's get to those incredible amenities. The house comes with $30 million worth of luxury cars, a priceless art collection, a 4-lane bowling alley, custom-built glass pool tables, foosball tables, ping pong tables, a candy wall, and most impressive of all, a 30-foot wide television, which is the largest residential television in the world. This TV is also in an unbelievable location. It is placed at the end of the infinity pool that overlooks Los Angeles. Makowski must have really loved television because he also included one of the most advanced home theaters ever built. This included a $2 million James Bond-themed screening room that has over 40 reclining seats made from handcrafted Italian leather and face a 22-foot screen. The sound system has 57 speakers and 16 subwoofers. You truly get the full movie experience in this theater. The 4K projector comes preloaded with 7,000 movies as well as loads of games. This type of house definitely needs a lot of care, so Makowski agreed that as part of the price he would pay for the home's full-time staff. This staff is comprised of 7 professionals, including a chef and a masseuse. But despite all the cool amenities and the inclusion of a staff in the price, Makowski has had a hard time finding a buyer. Number 8. Fairfield Pond. This Hamptons estate is a total of 110,000 square feet and technically includes 4 different houses. The main house has 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms. It also includes a basketball court, movie theater, and bowling alley. If you love water, this home is definitely for you. There's 3 swimming pools and miles of private shoreline. To top that off, there is a hot tub that is valued at more than $150,000. The Fairfield Pond is owned by junk bonds billionaire Ira Rennert, who bought it for only $100 million. However, the property taxes alone are $650,000 every year. He then underwent a massive reconstruction project that caused a lot of beef in the neighborhood. Many neighbors threatened to take him to court, but the reconstruction did more than double the home's value, as it is now listed at $250 million. Number 7. The Pinnacle. The Pinnacle Mansion is located in Montana, directly beneath a ski resort called Rampage Mountain. It has a total of 10 bedrooms. Although Montana gets pretty cold, the owners of this home don't need to worry about getting cold in the winter. The house has heated floors and a fireplace in every single bathroom. The Pinnacle also comes with a wine cellar, a massage room, and a gym. This is the perfect lodge mansion for winter vacations. Not much else is known about the property, however. Its owner has made several headlines with his scandals. Tim Blixham is known for defrauding banks and selling fraudulent software to the US military back in 2007. After that scandal, he was still worth $1.3 billion, but had to declare bankruptcy in 2014 after several very messy divorces. The Pinnacle is still in his name, but if he ends up having to sell it, it is valued at $155 million. Number 6. Uptown Court. The English were inspired by California when designing the Uptown Court home. It is a beautiful California-style mansion located in Windlesham, England. It features some of the best amenities in any privately owned home in the world. Along with its 103 rooms and 24 bedrooms, the house features a fully automated 2-lane bowling alley, 5 swimming pools, which of course includes a trendy infinity pool, a squash court, a floodlit tennis court, a wine cellar that has the capacity of 3,000 bottles, and if all of these amenities have you out of breath, don't worry. The house also includes a panic room. The Uptown Court is also in an amazing location as it sits on 58 acres of landscape gardens in Woodland. The designers of this home thought of everything. Even the roads at Uptown Court are impressive. One enters the home by driving on the $3 million heated marble driveway. You have to be very wealthy not to just buy this home, but to live in it. The annual operating cost of the mansion is more than $3 million. It was last sold for $139 million. And also, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to slap a like on the video. It'll be very much appreciated. Number 5. Hearst Castle. In San Simeon, California, sits this beautiful Spanish Revival-style home. It was built in 1919 by newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst. The Hearst family owns hundreds of publications, including Cosmopolitan and Esquire, and major networks such as A&E and ESPN. Once William Hearst had accumulated his wealth, he bought this home to host what some call the most legendary parties of the 1920s and 30s. I wonder if Gatsby's parties were at all influenced by him. However, his parties were very exclusive and guests included Charlie Chaplin, Cary Grant, the Marx Brothers, Greta Garbo, Clark Gable, James Stewart, Bob Hope, and even Calvin Coolidge, Franklin Roosevelt, and Winston Churchill. The house certainly had room for all these stars and more. The Hearst Castle contains 56 bedrooms, 61 bathrooms, and 19 sitting rooms. It also has 127 acres of gardens, tennis courts, a movie theater, and an airfield. It has both indoor and outdoor swimming pools, but the most famous of the swimming pools is the Neptune pool that is surrounded by a full Roman temple. You can actually swim in this pool, but at a very hefty price. Craziest of all, it also had the world's largest private zoo zebras and other exotic animals that still roam the grounds of the property to this day. The house is valued at $191 million. Number 4. The Penthouse. This home is one of the most impressive in the world, but differs from the other homes on our list. The Penthouse is actually a $200 million apartment located in Hypark in London. Why does it cost so much? This home is 2 stories with floor-to-ceiling windows. It has its own parking lot, access to a host of spas and squash courts, and it has a tunnel leading directly to TV chef Heston Blumenthal's only London restaurant. This tunnel comes with some privileges. Chef Blumenthal and his staff are on call for room service 24/7. This home is very secure because it comes with a security system straight out of a sci-fi movie. Whoever lives here might be either quite famous or wanted, considering the owners have remained completely anonymous. Number 3. Catfura Mansion. The Catfura Mansion is super exclusive as it is located in St. Jean-Cap-Ferrat in the French Riviera. This is one of the most valuable properties in the world as it contains 3 homes that are each valued at about 70 million euros. That means that this entire property is worth about $410 million. Although 2 of the homes are intended to be just guest houses, they still include 9 bedrooms, a private terrace, and a swimming pool. One never needs to leave this property as it includes a nightclub with a full bar, a fully functioning spa with a steam room, massage areas, a hot tub, and of course, an infinity pool overlooking the Mediterranean. Number 2. Villa Leopolda. Even though the Catfura Mansion is one of the most expensive properties in the world, it is still not the highlight of the French Riviera. The Villa Leopolda is located in the vacation district of Villefranche-sur-mer. This Pella Park-era mansion sits on 18 acres of land, making it bigger than the Catfura Mansion. It has 12 pools, and the main house contains 19 deluxe bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, and it has antique furniture. When sitting out on the terraces, you see the house has sports courts. For more entertainment, you can go inside to find a bowling alley and movie theater. The Villa Leopolda also contains a lot of history, since it was built in 1929 for Belgian King Leopold II and was passed down to the next Belgian king until World War II. This history is present in the house, as it contains old period artwork. It was then converted into a military hospital, but in 2008, Russian billionaire Mikhail Prokhorov was able to buy the home for $370 million. Number 1. Antilla. At number 1 comes the most expensive and the tallest residential home in the world. Antilla is a 27-story home that has 600 full-time staff. Surprisingly, this house is only for the Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani and his family of 5. The home comes with 3 helipads on the roof and an entire floor just for Ambani's cars. With this many cars, he also needs 6 separate floors just for parking. The home also has a health floor, which includes a jacuzzi and an indoor pool. Antilla also has an ice room, which is where the family can experience snow indoors. If they get tired of the snow, there's also 4 dedicated rooms for hanging gardens where they can relax. The Antilla is valued at well over $1 billion.